This is just amazing. Hey y'all, beach hair, don't care. We're here at the Palm Coast Villas. The hotel is right at 100 years old. Built in the 1930s. It's 2026 now. And the cool thing that it has is lots of plants. So I want to take a little tour of the plants. I don't know the names of all of them. If there's one I point to and I said, I don't know what this is, leave a comment, put it in the comments, and let's figure out. So many plants that are out here. We are on, this is A1A, south and north on A1A in Florida. We are south of St. Augustine and north of Flagler Beach. This area is known as the hammocks because of all of that lushness. I think a good bit of it is preserved. I think that some of the property here is in some sort of preservation. I do know that some of the trees here date back to the time that Christopher Columbus discovered America. Now, of course, we know people were in St. Augustine, Florida before Christopher Columbus by about 50 years. So right around the 1400s, late 1300s, when the conquistadors of Spain were traversing the world, looking for gold and indigo and spices. Some of the trees that are here were here then. So that's kind of cool. And I don't think this dates back to the conquistadors, but this cactus, I do not know my varieties of cacti, however you want to call them, but I can tell you that it is one old cactus. He's an old man cactus. Look at how thick. He doesn't really seem to have prickles, so I'll do this carefully. Look at how thick. It's like a tree. It's a cactus tree. That's what it is. So you know what kind of cactus this is. It doesn't seem to have pokey things, which is weird. But good, because you could run your head right into it. And then we have these, which the leaves look like a kind of a hydrangea to me. So if you know exactly what that is, let me know. It looks like a clover family, perhaps. Let me not get my head on the cactus. This is a really cute little sitting area. We've been sitting out here. And then this is, I guess, some sort of a palm. And I don't know if the pot needs to be drained or if this plant just really likes to be in water. But it is definitely in the water. This is just amazing, absolutely amazing hotel. Look at all this. Look at these massive trees. take you to by the pool, where we saw even more plants. Down by the beach, we went to Butler Beach this morning. Down by the beach, there are several of the century plants, millennial plants, people call them. They're really an agave plant. If you look back, maybe I'll put a link in the description, but we did a video. It was a really popular video about a woman who had a blooming agave, because of course after they bloom they die off, so they're an interesting plant. But let's come out here. I believe this is an agave. This, I think, is in the aloe family. Let me get out of the, you can see it. Just some sort of a pine. And then in here, oh my goodness, kind of, oops, spiders going everywhere. Look at this. What is that, you guys? That's amazing. It looks like fireworks. If you know what that is, leave a comment. Also, this big leaf, it's a thick leaf, like a succulent leaf. That's cool. See, there's just so much stuff. This place has been here for so long. Some more cool plants. If this video is boring to you, go ahead and turn it on to something else. But if you like plants, sorry about the road noise, hang on, because we're going to look at these plants. There's another one. Here's another cactus. And okay, this is something here. I can't get super close, but it has a berry. I don't think it's a beauty berry. Something else with berries, and then of course some different kinds of palm trees. This is a saw palmetto. I know that one, and in a minute I'll show you why I know that one. And there's another one of those red plants. This one doesn't have all the cool flowers like the other one did, but it's really still a cool plant. But anyway, this place has been here. They have a lot of these old lamps. I'm wondering if those are original. I'm curious if the sign is original. So it is built with coquina, just like this wall here. Palm Coast Villas, lodging, rooms and suites. And we are out here looking for the different plants. Some sort of a hedge. Doesn't have any flowers right now, but it looks like something that could flower. It almost looks like a gardenia. Oh, it does have a berry. I believe this is a bottle brush, but I know for sure there's a bottle brush around the corner. And I'll go find those. Some more hedges. Hedges, 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 hedges. This for sure is a bottle brush, because it does have red flowers. Just a few. You can't quite see them from here. And here's your lodging sign, Palm Coast Villas. Rooms and spas. Built with coquina, and you can't build with coquina anymore. That's kind of a cool shot. Big palm tree. Boy, he's been here a while, this fella. Whew. Looks like an elephant's leg or something, doesn't it? It's huge. Some little kind of almost a wildflower, but they're pretty. And then this is the plant that's the bottle brush. And it does have a red flower. I can't see it right now. Let me cut off the camera for a minute. I'm going to go inside the pool. Oh, I almost stepped over him. Show you this. Of course, this is an air plant. I love air plants. Love air plants. They grow really well in seashells. So that's kind of a neat thing. I'll show you this air plant. Kind of cool. And let's go inside the pool area for a minute. There's some super soft spots in the ground. I keep thinking, holy moly, I can fall in a sinkhole. There's the pool. Really been enjoying the pool. Been pretty much the only person in here. But I want to take you over to these. These are saw palmettos that are going to be budding, getting these little beads, buds on them. A berry, probably, I guess is how you describe it. And the thing about the saw palmetto, so when we lived in Florida, we were just sitting in our house one day and somebody knocked at the door and said, hey, can we, it was Labor Day, end of the summer, hey, can we go have the berries you have in your yard? And we were like, sure. Well, we didn't know that you could turn, when they turn to berries, you can turn them in and they pay you by the pound. And they're used for some sort of men's health. Saw palmetto, what those are. And that's kind of neat. Some sort of a vine over an arbor. Really cool. Don't fall in the pool, but it would be okay because, hey, GoPro is waterproof. Hedges, hedges, hedges. And there's one. A bottle brush. We love the bottle brush. So I just wanted to show you some of these plants. Some of them are older, quite older, established plants. Just a lot of variety. It's so cool. It's been really fun to see the different plants. Also, of course, the live oak. And I'm going to put in some of the video from when we first got here, where we have the live oaks behind the hotel. And those, it looks like Jurassic Park back there, to tell you the truth. So that's kind of cool. I just wanted to show you some of the plants here at the Palm Coast Villas. And we are in Florida. Post this after we get home from this historic hotel. One last quick little view. Very nice, very affordable. All the employees are super sweet. And if you're looking for a nice old Florida, old school Florida hotel, this is your place. And it's handy because there's a Publix around the corner and a pizza place and a gas station right behind us. So, all right, sunny Florida. I think it might be time to jump back in the pool.